Greetings, my friends. So, some years ago, I received a phone call from a friend. His name was, from memory, Dave. And he said, Mike, you have to meet me at such and such location, and I have something amazing to show you, and I hope you buy it. So naturally, what does one do? One goes to friend Dave, and this is what he had. Now I'll open this box slowly. You may already know, some of you, what this is. If you ever decide that deer hunting is a little bit boring and you have to go whale hunting, this is a greener whaling gun. My friend Dave, who somehow got Lyme's disease, this is very bad. I have not heard from Dave for, excuse me, probably 10 years. I hope he's okay, and if not, I guess I'll meet him on the other side. But anyway, Dave sold me this gun, and it's a whaling gun. Greener, as I said. It's been chrome plated and brushed. It's a martini action, as you can see. So this is familiar to you. It's made in England. I'm not sure what kind of whales you go hunting with this. I couldn't find a whaling license, but I probably wouldn't have used it even if I could. Anyway, obviously in the case. And to assemble it, it doesn't have the most convenient system for assembly, and it's threaded on, and you have to get it just right, which I did. Then you hold this lever down so that the extractor is lowered, and that is it. There it is. So there you have it, the greener harpoon gun. For those of you that have hunted everything else, and if you can find a license, now I don't personally need to go whaling, but maybe some of you do. This is just the beginning of this magic. They took the martini action, they made it take down. They made a barrel that receives these harpoons. This is a wicked thing, and I'm sure I can leave it to your imagination how this works. These harpoons sit on the barrel like that. Now, what's the use of throwing a harpoon out there and hurting some poor thing? None. So of course you have to somehow attach this to what you're shooting. For that is this device, which sits in this recess. Now this is a little trickier. Naturally, one would have this all done before you go. So there you have it. This line, I haven't undone any of these because this is an untouched harpoon gun. And one day I'll sell it. I couldn't bring myself to sell it for years because it's so, unique. Where do you get something like this? Whaling is probably like a sunset industry, except for Japan. And I wanted to mention, I showed this to a buddy of mine, and he said this was used for minke whales. Now, I don't know about that name, minke whales. I actually looked it up, and it's a whale, but who needs to hunt whales, really? But anyhow, so there it is. This is where the line goes, and you can figure out. You unwind these. Look at this. They come with any number of these, and the harpoon goes on just like so. And so what makes this harpoon move? These blanks. And you can probably see what that says. These are some other kind of blanks. Did I fire this? I think I did. I think that I went in the backyard years ago and took one of these blanks, and this thing, this harpoon, is heavy, but hard to believe that a blank would propel something quickly, but it does. This harpoon moved with some authority, and I could well imagine whatever it hits would know that it's been hit. Anyway, this is all not, particularly nice stuff. Anyway, what's this black coating? So I spoke with an English fellow that I know, gun collector. This is to prevent rust, and I'll actually ruin it right here in the camera. You can just poke it off with your hand, and that exposes the steel. I don't believe this is stainless steel. Could be. Anyway, there it is, the Greener Harpoon gun. Significant recoil because this has a lot of weight to it. Could it be used for something else? Yes, I took it to a gunsmith friend of mine because I said I don't really need a harpoon gun in the foreseeable future, and this could easily be converted to something else. You could also make, a variety of different projectiles other than this harpoon. Anyway, it's a little bit funny talking about it, but it's a very cool firearm, and for a specific purpose, obviously, and in it probably a bygone age. But nevertheless, this Greener harpoon gun is something else. So I hope you enjoyed seeing something that you won't see every day. They are around, but not very common. This one has some rust spots, which surprised me. I forget where they are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But as always, thank you for watching.